Last night you would have heard me make an announcement. It's really two announcements in one. One is that Jamaica is going to move towards what is called a living wage. And secondly, we are going to increase the minimum wage from 16,000 that it is now to 18,500 in our next budget. Now, for some people, it sounds like a big thing, and others may be a little bit concerned. Why? How me I go pay me helper? How me I go pay me gardener? But helpers and gardeners are very happy. Bartenders and people who work close to the minimum wage level, they are very happy. People who work as cashiers and merchandisers and security guards, they are very happy. But let me say this to you, my government that I administer on your behalf, we have never done anything that amounts to an unfair redistribution in the society. We don't believe in taking from one set and giving it to the next set. That's redistribution is a PNP thing. What we believe in is growing the pie so that everybody get a bigger slice. In 2016, when we took over the government, the minimum wage was 6,200. And I want you to think back to 2016. And if you were in 2016 today, would you believe if I told you then that the minimum wage would be $16,000 now, almost triple? Would you believe it? You would say, boy, it's not possible. But look at it today. The minimum wage is now $16,000. You hear anybody fire anybody because the minimum wage increase? No, you hear people are bald, they can't get nobody to work. You hear any business closed down because minimum wage increase? No, more businesses are opening. Why? Because we run the economy in such a way that it causes growth to happen. The problem in Jamaica today is that the economy is expanding faster than we can provide labor to the economy. You see that problem? So you have people saying, I want workers. But you have another problem where workers are saying, I don't want to work. That is the problem. My government has brought in 85,000 new people into the labor force. And you know how that happened? Because we have gradually increased the minimum wage. And therefore people say it makes sense for me to work. Think about it. If you are at home taking care of your baby, and the pay that you're going to get after you pay bus fare and buy lunch, you don't have nothing. May as well just stay home. And a lot of people think that way. So to get more people into the labor force now, we are going to have to increase the reward for labor. And that is how we're going to take off a lot of the youngsters who you see sit out on the roadside and all that, because for them, it don't make sense them work because they're not getting any reward. Now, we have to do this in a way that we don't place an unfair burden on business people and on people who are earning middle income. No. So you do it in a way that as you increase the income of the country, which we have been doing, we also increase the income of those at the bottom, and then we pull more people into the labor force.